Hello everybody, welcome back to Jaraci Cup number 18. This is going to be the upper bracket quarterfinals between Just Carrier and Void Warrior. And it's a Just Carrier replay, so obviously we've got a very nice info document. I'm not even going to call it a TXT anymore. Let's see what it says. I like this a lot. Hey, Just Carrier's playing random. You love to see it. Oh, pick map. I was like, what map is AMP? I don't really know. Well, not too much to say about this. Firebase, Teeth, Tauren, Boneyard, GT. It looks like it's gonna be the mirror matchup, so I mean there's kinda no bad map in a mirror matchup. You know what I'm saying? Wait, it's not a mirror matchup. This guy's playing Conef. Oh, okay. I think I get it. He's playing random, but he says, wait, it's all Soban, so he's just gonna roll random like every single game, right? I think that's the idea. Anyway, for those who aren't aware, A-Game made a update to GE mod where you can now use a console command to reveal what faction the random player is during the loading screen. And so, we've re-enabled random. You can play it. And Just Carrier's playing that for this one. If you can figure out how it works on the bus. Yeah. It can probably be done. Yeah, we do still need a forward. 5 out of 6. It's never 5 out of 6, though, is it? It's never really 5 out of 6. Yeah, well, I guess they've like blocked me from sending any messages on it now. I don't really know why. Everyone is blocked? Wait, what? Man, what are they doing over there? They're really trying their best to like be the new HWU. Well, someone should probably fix that. Ladies and gentlemen, what happens when you put Tom Cadzino in charge of the server? Yeah, well, it's kind of a weird way to like punish a player to ban everybody else. Is it like some sort of form of collective punishment? I don't know. I feel like that doesn't work. And now I can't work properly without my Frito legs. If you don't have a role, you probably weren't active. What about me? I don't have one. I'm the only content creator for the game, man. If that's not active, then what is? I shouldn't say the only. Cow Schmau has also been casting. By the way, check out her casts. They're featured in the Jaraci Cup 18 playlist. I don't know. But you know, Void Warrior has always played a little bit non-standard. I mean, he kind of enjoys it, I think. That doesn't make it good by any means, but at least there's some explanation, I'm sure. Yeah, I would. I mean, for those who are watching, I might as well say we're moving the tournament scene to its own server, but we haven't set it up yet, so I'm probably gonna do that, like, after I get together with friends tonight. Although, you know, bows are making promises, right? Well, it's a double gunship play here for Just Carrier. As I dramatically try to change the subject. Well, why not? I mean, the problem with running tournaments on HWU has just obviously been, I mean, I guess there's quite a few problems with running tournaments on HWU, but you know, one of the problems has been that the management is really concerned about over-moderating things, and it just doesn't freaking matter, you know? And it just drives people away, like, no one wants to be in a server like that. So, you know, if you're just, like, spamming gay porn or something, you're gonna get banned from this server, but that's kind of what you would have to do. It's not gonna be a place where you get told to stay on topic because you posted a GIF. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, we're working on getting all the replays out right now, and then I'm gonna set up a bunch of text channels for it and try to invite people over. I need to get a picture for it, too. It's kind of an interesting fight here for Carrier. Yeah, I know it. Gunships are pretty good. You know, one thing that's really nice about them is they kind of just ignore the PC damage unless you stay there for a long time. It's the Homeworld service is where all the new players go. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the reasons why we've tried to make it work on HWU for this whole time. You know what I mean? The brainlets that be will not allow us to advertise an external server, so we can't just have a link to the Homeworld tournament scene, right? Because, I mean, why should they allow that? That's awful, I guess. I don't really understand their, I don't really understand their reasoning for that, but whatever. But, like, despite all of the challenges of being on HWU, I still thought maybe it's worth it because we get a lot of new players that way, but, like, they've made it actually impossible now. They've deleted all the, like, channels for tournament announcements and crap, so you've got to keep stuff on HWU. We can't. It's literally impossible. Yeah, they've done their best to get rid of everything. That's a good question, Carrier. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna, like, try to stop people from doing that on the tournament server. You know, so probably it'll just end up there. Because, you know, nobody is gonna freaking stay on Homeworld Universe. Like, that server is just completely dead. What a state of affairs, man. Why does life have to be like this? Why can't everyone just get along? By the way, I'm seeing 2 gunships in the air and, like, no anti-air over here. Looks like the missile ships are coming to cover, though. Yeah, and that's probably what we'll end up doing. Like, we'll have text channels for people who just want to, like, look for games and stuff, you know. Me too, man, me too. You know, yeah, it was. This game is freaking amazing. The thing about, like, video games in the modern era is that, you know, multiplayer tournaments keep them alive for, like, a long time. If you want longevity in the game, you know, this is how you do it. But they just don't care, I guess. Roby made a really interesting point on my private server earlier. He was like, the people who are really pushing for Homeworld 3 should just only be like a campaign-focused game. It's like, then basically what you want is that you've waited for... How long? When did Homeworld 2 come out? Like 2004, right? So you've waited almost 20 years for a game to come out so that you can play the campaign, Like, maybe twice, and then just never touch it again. Like, what? You know? That's just absurd, but... I don't know. I guess that's what people want. No, it's not what people want, right? It's what people think they want. But, you know, what really keeps them in the game is, like, multiplayer tournaments, you know? That's a really easy way to get... it's a really easy way to get people invested for the long term. So... yeah, just multiplayer in general, right? Like, if the MP sucks, the game dies. It always happens that way. Also, TJ would be great here. Ooh, yes. Yeah, I did notice that, by the way. Just Carrier is setting up, like, advanced AA turrets because he's evil. There are interceptors, if you were wondering, like, why he's bothering with this. It's true. It's true. I mean, I think he's a pretty... I think he's a pretty bad community manager, you know? But, I mean, hey, the reason he's in that role is because he does play a lot, you know? And it's true, like, the 3v3 community... this was a dead game, by all accounts. And yet, you know, they're getting, like, multiple 3v3 games every day, you know? It's crazy. So... multiplayer really keeps people engaged. It's just silly to, like, ignore it entirely. Oh, the barrage is off. Okay, that could be bad. Yeah, and it's a skill that some people do not have. Dave! Oh, the LAV sniped the interceptor. Nice. Nice. By the way, this is what happens when 3 BCs show up. It gets dirty. Yeah, they are. Most of them are quite rational and civilized, right? But the people who have the loudest voice are, like, insane, you know? That's the problem. If everyone could just be like Descara, you know? If everyone could just be like Descara, there would be no drama ever. I mean, that guy's just so chill. Was there any commentary on the... yeah, not really. I mean, I don't know, he just kind of won. By the way, yep, once again, he draws Soban when he's playing random. How about we make Space Flyer a mod? Yeah. I like that idea. I like that idea. It wouldn't cause any... yeah, certainly not. Certainly not. I can't see what could possibly go wrong there. Oh, boy. Well, that's because that's all he does, Spy. That's all he does. Oh, it is going to be a rush. You know, actually, I thought maybe this would be the map where he doesn't, because this is a very good one for a Conf late game, but you don't play macro game against Just Carrier. You don't do it. Then you is dying, my friend. Yeah, well said, goal. Well said. It's just good for the always game. Okay, yeah, I guess that's true. We should just rename this, like, Conf Teeth, you know? Here comes the attack. We do have Power Systems 1. So that's gonna help. You can have ALMs plus the missile. This was the last one I was planning on casting, but I mean, we might do one more. It depends how I feel after we're done here. Oh no, its mouth would be over here. I was just staring at its butt, I guess. Yeah? I mean, I don't see any teeth. I guess, like, if this thing could flip around backwards, but then there's nothing on top. So. toothless carrier. Those are mandibles. I see, I see. Uh-oh! Base runner got found. This is a little bit greedy, actually, for just carrier. Do you mean like they're not presented cool enough in-game, or like they're cooler in-game than they are in the lore? Because I thought they were pretty slick in the lore, you know. They're like the Expedition Guide, by the way, that's what you're thinking of. They're like a whole bunch of fanatic atheist cannibals. It's pretty cool, you know. It's pretty cool. They're much cooler in-game. I disagree, my friend. I disagree. No, I've not seen that, but it sounds insane. Hey, nice. Drop him a link, Master Chief. Do it. I dare you. That's evil. Is that possible? Well, how fast can you get that first con of siege down there? But like this spot right here, or no, maybe even you could just go right here. Oh man. Well, maybe. Okay, but I want to see this. That sounds awful. Ref mode, by the way, for rendered spy. This is actually a kind of a tight build, by the way. It's a little hard to execute here, but what he tries to do, basically, is, like, stop his opponent from getting onto 3-base so that he can get onto 3-base faster. Wait, did I say rendered spy? I'm an idiot. This is Void Warrior. Anyway, that's the plan. I'm so good at casting, you know? Looks like the skims are getting caught, though, and the AVs have kind of collapsed, and now just Carry can just sort of jump up to 3 if he wants it. There's also thoughts to counter-attacking, of course. He does have AVs out, so... Yeah, the specs are pretty high. The specs are pretty high. I just can't do RTX at all. I have a 2070 Super, so that's what I run. Let's be honest though, if you're a real gamer, you're running on minimum anyway, you know? You're trying to just run on minimum. Get that maximum frame rate for the optimal competitive gaming experience. Here's that counterattack I was talking about. Railgun's pretty good, but it is gonna fall here. It looks like 2 salvagers on the... Oh! Railgun lived! Oh! Oh, look at that. Okay, and it's making its presence felt here for sure. That's actually a... Whoa, voice crack. That's... That's actually a really, really good defense there by Void Warrior. It was so good that it like brought me back to my teenage years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I agree, Ghoul. I agree. Actually, I run on pretty high graphics on DOK because, you know, I'm casting. Like, I want people to enjoy an experience where the game actually looks good. It's something I've been thinking about with Homeworld 3, like... Maybe I really need to upgrade before that game because otherwise all the casts are going to be run on like low graphic settings. But if I wasn't casting and if I was just playing and if I was really serious about it, I probably would set my graphics to like the minimum possible.
Enemy unit detected.
Yeah, you remember that, right? Well, I think that poor laptop, I think I've just absolutely cooked it to shreds. I mean, it still runs, but it's not ideal. Yeah, that would definitely do it. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that's actually not terrible, to be honest. The thing is, Void Warrior has just not gotten onto 3 base. He's waiting so long. I don't know what he's waiting for. Oh! Yes. Jeez. And here comes the artillery. No surprises there. You might have seen, like, assault cruisers beforehand or something, but... No, I mean, I think it makes sense. I'm, like, trying to justify Just Carrier's gameplay to himself, but... You know, like, your AVs perfectly answer the Sandskivers, and then you just get artillery to answer the railguns. I mean, you kind of have, like, you kind of have a winning comp here, right? Ooh, making a tier list on stream. That actually sounds fun. Yeah, sure, why not? Embrace the content creation. Yes! Yes, you're right! Embrace it. AVs, by the way, doing what they do. Cleaning up shop here. The railgun's fill, so there's kind of nothing left. Well, you have to embrace the laziness too. Like, what I'm probably gonna do is just bake it on stream and then upload it with 0 editing. You know, it's easy. It's easy. Next we'll be getting like a DOK iceberg, you know? Yes, if you have a field that is not defined, then it will be the same as the field was in the last segment. And if it's not defined in any segment, then it will default to the global base configuration. What's Receiver 2? Oh, I'm glad you should ask. It's an amazing game. It's like a simcade roguelike survival horror FPS shooter. I just said first-person shooter. It's a good game, I swear. Goat sex, yes. We're doing such a good job explaining it to him. Wait, a Thing? The Thing is a 1982 horror movie by John Carpenter. I actually watched that just like a few days ago. Good movie, I swear. Yeah, not meta, it's tech. It's mind tech. Yeah, I mean, what could you possibly respond except that after this nonsense that we've just spewed at you? Artie's here, by the way. Oh, I like it. Cutting off the retreat path, but the railguns are moving forward. Oh, now they're trying to back away. And actually, the skims are taking a bit of damage too, but Artie doesn't do a whole lot of damage to Strikecraft, so it's just sort of icing on the cake. Where can I get that, and is it multiplayer? You can buy it on Steam. It does not have multiplayer, though. No. I've done you a disservice getting you into CS. Yeah, sorry. At least I didn't get you into League, okay? It could be worse. Could be worse. Anyway, good demonstration of what I was saying with the artillery cruisers. You know, if the AVs answer the sand skimmers, then the artillery answers the railguns, and you're a happy camper. And for Void Warrior, you kind of need something that can answer it now, and it looks like his answer is going to be kind of siege. He's building one right now. And that would answer the AVs really well. As well, so... I'm not sure if I agree, Houston. Dude, it's worth like 60 bucks. It's good. Anyway, yeah, it is troubling though to fight KFC. Sea versus artillery because of that precision barrage ability. So in order to make this work, you really kind of have to have EMP rounds, otherwise it's a little bit difficult. Oh no, what have I done? Kentucky Fried Cruisers, man, I'll tell you what. Here's that first one though, and it's gonna barrage right away. And these guys are on cooldown, so this is a very strong moment, I think. Well, that barrage didn't actually do as much as I expected, but... But, you know, it tried. Really, the Khan of Siege wants to push out, though. And it's a little hard to do, because with this many AVs, what is that, 13? I think they actually could probably solo kill it, so, you know. Not the easiest thing possible. And the railguns just can't contribute at all, right? I mean, they're left on guard duty here. Oh, speaking of rattling, ugh. Still though, Khan of Siege hits for massive splash damage here, but all the railguns are dead already. This bodes ill for the Void Warrior. And we do have barrages as well to try and soften that thing up. Sandskimmer's trying to get involved. They probably would have done better to just stay away. Ouch. Saturate the area, indeed. And they're actually auto-firing the salvagers down, which is just brutal as well. I don't know, fam. This looks pretty bad. Yeah, he's gonna GG out. He knows how bad it looks. Can I check the unit source tag before it's too late? I saw it for just a moment, but I mean, whatever. Artillery, man, on College Teeth, it's a good unit. Like I said, very difficult actually to fight Khan of Siege versus artillery. Hey, it's Wavy Watson. But you need to like, you can't ever barrage until your opponent has barraged, or if you can catch him in an EMP. It's very tricky. So the reason that Conif is so good on this map really is like the carrier missiles, and we never got to see that sort of late game strat. Well, let's jump into game 3. Potentially the last, as the scoreline is 2-0. Yes, he is correct. Carrier is correct. Well, Master Chief, you're doing God's work, I'll tell you what. You're doing God's work. You know, the details on, like, how to... or on how the segments work exactly in Torture Chamber is available, technically, because you could just go into the editor and look at them, but it's kind of an unintuitive, like, menu for people who don't know it. And besides, like, who's willing to put in that kind of work? So having it on a wiki, that would actually be really good. And sure enough, it's Soban again. So there we go. You're getting me viewers. What do you get? What do you get? I don't know. What can I do to him on OBS here? I mean, I could ban you. I don't know, man. That's an interesting proposal. Ooh, I could purge all of your messages. I could time you out for like 10 minutes. I don't really know, man. I don't know what I can give you. Yeah, sure. We'll make our tier list. But no, we probably won't cast anymore after this. But I will be back on tomorrow with some more. I was planning on casting on Monday, and then I didn't, and then I was planning on casting on Tuesday, and then I didn't, so, you know. But trust me, I mean it this time. Oh, Sallinger does go down. That was actually pretty close. The support cruiser was chipping in, healing there. Not quite to be, though. But, like, let's check units lost. How many skims did he lose? Oh, just 2. Yeah, that's pretty good. Very difficult to rush players like Just Carrier, though. I mean, he's pretty good at the defense. He's got a lot of practice on it, after all. For reasons. And he's also Saban, and Saban has quite a lot of tools for the defense in the beginning here. It is 6, okay. But actually, he ideally wants even more than that, but he is going 2PC, which I respect quite a lot. And he's got Assault Ship Fab teching as well. That's not very common either, so I think that the play is probably, like, hold your opponent on 2 base and then jump to 3. And I actually kind of like it, because the terrain on Torrent Crater is pretty difficult on this 2 base right here. They're both kind of 2 base, aren't they? We'll call this the 3 base. It's a little difficult to defend against these assault ships here, because they can just hide behind that hill. The danger, of course, with this play is that you have to get ref mode eventually, but you also have to have enough units to, like, stop your opponent. Oh my gosh. Look at this freaking, like, rejection letter I just got. Oh, jeez. I value our professional relationship and hope this decision won't hinder future collaborations. Oh my gosh. Here, I'm gonna, like, screenshot this to use it as a thumbnail. That's too freaking funny. Okay. I proposed, like, well, I could ban you. That was literally it. By the way, Sanskriva rating, this does not fit into the build at all, so can't cancel this crap, you don't need it. You're delaying ref mode, you're taking money away from assault ships. This is turbo bad. Don't ever do this. Oh my god. What if you wanted to ban a viewer, but he said, "Dear Bozo Cow." Oh man. The thing is, like, I kind of think that Void Warrior is trying to play this as if it was, like, a rail rush, but instead of rails, he's got assault ships, right? But the problem is that, well, first off, assault ships are not railguns, so you kind of don't have anything to threaten the carrier with. And also, the carrier has railguns on it, which means that your assault ships get sundered, and then these LAVs are, like, turbo effective. So, in short, no, this is bad. Don't do this. He did, actually. That was the thumbnail of some of the videos that have gone up on YouTube. Siege? What? What? No. What? Is this really happening? Is this the real life? I don't understand. Oh, no. Well, at least we can get ref mode. Okay, yeah, that would be good. I think you'd probably want to flip the order of those, but, I mean, whatever. Maybe your brain is too small for the technique. You know, it's a possibility, but it's not one I've considered too intensely. Oh, no. I mean, what's the idea here? But, you know, Void Warrior always does play a little different. I mean, sometimes we like it when people play different. It just, this, I think, is not it. I was saying earlier, like, getting the Assault Ship Tech, I thought what he was gonna do is, like, camp out on the 3 base and try to stop him. That didn't happen. This is still Torn Crater, though. I mean, this backstab has potential, right? What a joke! Smog better wake up. Yeah, he's got competition here, man. Yeah, backstab reaches. But he's kind of not done anything. Yeah. Well, that's too bad. Probably the play here was like, get over here and use hold ground to like chip off the salvager from distance there. That kind of didn't help much. That's what I was saying about Saban having these defensive tools. Alright, is this Con of Siege? I think it is. Let's see what it can do. He's got a bit of work to do, because there are railguns out here. It's weird, because, like, Con of Siege is, like, Siege, technically, which normally is a pretty good counter to railguns, but its barrage capability is not, like, spectacular. Oh, that's a production cruiser anyway. Well, never mind. I guess Void Warrior just kind of dies. Well, maybe he's building one now? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's like an assault cruiser with an indirect fire ability. You know what I mean? It's not really, Is that a salvager, really? He's building salves right now? Is it? I really can't tell. But the cruiser light isn't blinking, so I guess it has to be. Anyway, my point is, if you need to counter Con of Siege, maybe railguns is the play, which is kind of weird, because normally rails are countered by artillery. That's my honest reaction to that joke. But now, it is just Carrier who denies the 3-base. Hey, there's a Con of Siege though. Okay, so it looks like he did build one. Oh, how the turntables. Truly, truly. Why is my nose bleeding? I'm not even doing anything. What the heck? Maybe too many bad puns. Maybe that caused the nosebleed. Oh no. Well, he did hit the win button. The Kentucky Fried Chicken is on the field. LAVs fell asleep there. That's actually really bad. He must have been like looking back home or something. Because if they fall, the railguns are gonna fall too. Oh. And now we've got something going here. Okay. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. So the railguns are gonna fall, that flank collapses. Have I considered becoming a VTuber? No. Oh no. Okay. What? Is that a thing? Well, this is pretty gutsy fighting the Con of Siege with like the carrier here. Not impossible, but risky for sure. Needs to get support cruisers, keep himself afloat up there. That's what Sandskimmer here didn't get the memo. Actually, this often happens when you just control click the whole squad, right? But... No, see, look, he's got the AVs. He's got the smoke machines, man. He knows. He knows. Drink a liter of cocaine. Is there liquid cocaine? I don't know. Is this gonna be a long one? Oh boy. Hi, I'd like one crack rock, please. I'd like one drugs.
Armored vehicle destroyed. Hostile sensors, give her on sensors. Hostile contact marked.
Well, having support cruisers really helps surviving those barrages there, because, you know, you have support. Looks like he's gonna try a flank on the base now. The skims still just can't do anything, though, so it's gonna rely on these two assault ships, but they're fully unupgraded, so I don't really think anything's gonna happen there. Especially, like, if he sees that his opponent is, like, committing to the flank, he can just power up ALMs a bunch, too. Although I guess there's only one here. But, like, 2 AVs that are upgraded with a support cruiser versus 2 assault ships that aren't upgraded, you know. I can't see how this can possibly work. Smoke back on the SC is good. Very nice, very nice. Well, he's actually kind of doing it. Okay, look at this. Wow. Yeah, well, I didn't think this could work either, but here we go. ALMs are getting powered up, though. Oh, and the Salvador Death Packs come in clutch. Oh, very nice. Didn't lose any Salvadors after all. And that's a lot of sand skimmers to go down, too, right? So... either or either. Oh, carrier's under fire now, though. He's gonna drop down the beehive there to try and get himself into safety. More SCs, that's what the doctor ordered. Don't ask why I called it a beehive, by the way. There is no reason. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the only thing the Saban Nuke is good for, is, like, making your opponent not be in an area, you know? It feels pretty sad. It feels pretty sad. But, I mean, he put it to good use there, so that's nice. Yes, you're correct. Well, actually, he used them on the assault ships, but still, I like your joke. That's good. That is pretty much what just happened. ALMs are not powered, by the way, but here they come. And here's the C4! Oh! Ouch! Okay. That's pretty good. Oh, I think we lost a support cruiser in the meantime. Oh, man. No, what I'm saying is, how come the salvagers can't get XP for getting kills like that? Guard order? Wait, what? Where? Oh, no! It's a guard order! Ugh! Well, this is still pretty standoffish. I mean, just carrier can't just drive into Fort Con of Siege like that, but, oh, there's a bomber. Bomber should probably be targeting, like, the relics. Anyway, the thing is, Voidware has to be careful as well. In fact, he's not been careful enough. He's gonna lose one Con of Siege right there. I think that base runner will extract, but I mean, it's a little hard to tell. Here, let's move our camera over there. Oh, the bomber! But he's gonna get out anyway! Oh! Snap! And again, the Saban Nuke lands, but it's not really gonna do too much there, because the Con of Siege can just kind of, you know, leave. But this is a very, very powered carrier here. This is a very powered carrier, so you gotta watch out for this thing. And what the Saban carrier can do, which is fun, is just that it has this DPS from so far away, right? You kind of siege can barrage, but it's just not really the same, is it? Like, I mean, look, it just killed one of them. Oh my gosh, from that far away, you know. So that's pretty fun. It really is like one giant railgun. Well, I mean, that was pretty legendary, I have to say. They all landed in, like, the exact same spot, too. It's crazy. What's the anti-air for Just Carrier? Oh, nothing. Splendid. So I guess that the bombers can do something here. Looks like they're gonna focus the salvagers. They're dropping their peanuts. Very nice play right there. Can't they see we're unarmed? I know that one. And the follow alert is like, I can't believe I signed up for salvage. So I've got a few of them. I honestly I don't know it. What does he say? I haven't paid attention to the salvager dialogue. This is a nice barrage, but there's so much support here. I think he's gonna be okay. Also, he got SCAA, right? So now the bomber just kind of can't be in this area. And I think he's about to discover that. Yeah. So he'll probably not go in there again. Is it possible to edit the voice lines? Probably. We just go into the files and replace them, right? It's pretty easy to do in Receiver 2. Where's this going? Oh! 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 Soban Nuke does something for once! Look at that! Wow! DUK. Donkey Kong. But yes, Just Carrier is right. Like, a couple railguns would go a long way here. Oh, and look how much money he has, too. Like, he really could have gotten them if he wanted it. Oh, no. But yeah, Power 6 is about to finish. And that's pretty good, you know? Power 6 is pretty good. We do have, like, a siege cruiser flank. That's something that you can only say with Con F. So that's kind of cool, but, like... I don't know. Well, actually, it looks like Just Carrier is gonna back away here. I think, honestly, he should try for the base trade. Because he would win it, right? I mean, he's so close with the carrier, but... Looks like he's picking up the idea now, but it's a little bit late. Still, he's moving back. Oh, no, he's going back again. I don't know where he's going. But yes, he is overheating. In the upper bracket. Well, that wasn't carrier AI, that was just him moving around like that. I mentioned in the last cast the problems with like base trading as Coalition so on, but our opponent, which the player we were reviewing his perspective from is what determines up here, and that guy was Galazine, so I couldn't really show it. But you can see now, right? Like, Just Carrier is staring down 86 out of 10 pop, you know, so it's gonna take a long time before he's ever allowed to build units again, right? By the way, good move by Void Warrior here, just grabs this one artifact. He's saying, okay, you know, maybe you can extract these two. He's gonna try to stop it, but maybe you can. Well, you can't extract this one because I took it. Also, I don't really know what's happening here, but I don't know. We'll see. The Con of Siege is in the area, so I mean he can try to defend the base with it. That's an interesting microwave emitter, but I don't think it's gonna work very well. Well, the production cruisers are taking some fire here. Kind of Siege is in a very good position though, right? Gets the barrage off, and then he can just drive up. And 3 Kind of Siege is still a pretty credible threat against this carrier, although, like with this many SCs, maybe it's not like easy to fight anyway. But you know. Oh! They're just bathing in it. They're soaking in the UV rays here, man. That was a good one. Look at this. Void Warrior is mining up like the dregs that are left on this main base. What is happening? Oh man, this is one of these games, I'll tell you what. There's actually quite a bit of money like stored up in these cells. It'd be really nice to just do a quick drop and grab all of this. There's no TJs here. Oh man, but look at that healing on this carrier. That's absurd. Oh man. Yeah, Kind of Siege is having trouble doing damage here, that's for sure. Just Carrier's main base, which is occupied by Void Warrior, has mined out, by the way. So that's, you know, completely normal state of affairs, I guess. Oh, man. And that's 4 out of 5, so this is actually, by the way, the max power that you can have in the Jaraci Cup right here. That's pretty nice. Yeah, but like... I mean, his opponent only has 5 minutes left to try to tie this up anyway, you know? It's a little tough from here. This is a weird game, man. I just don't even know what to say. By the way, notice what Just Carrier did there with the AV? That's actually really pretty smart. Okay, I say right as he throws a TJ on top of it. That was not very smart. But he didn't, like, if he wanted to, he could chase down this, this base runner that had the artifact and kill it, right? But he didn't do that, and instead what he was prioritizing there was getting the base runner that was going to pick up this artifact, because then he wouldn't be able to grab it, so... That's actually kind of a really cool little thing that he did. I like that a lot. But yeah, then he got killed by bombers. But still, I mean, it was cool. It's the thought that counts. Kind of Siege not wanting to drive through the microwave here. They're gonna just take the head-on fight, and they are close range, so they're gonna kill a lot of SCs here. But there's a lot of work to be done. This is kind of difficult. And Void Warrior, you really can't afford to be idle with these guys. They have to be driving like yesterday. Okay, there we go. Now he's moving out. The 2 Kind of Siege fall. This is so weird, man. I don't even know what's happening. Decrease system power immediately. How about no? How about I don't do that? He doesn't need an army, man. He's just Carrier. Haha! See? See what I did there? And all the Kind of Siege gets wiped out. Which is bad, because it's still on 4 out of 5 here. There's a bunch of base runners left. Oh, and Void Warrior's gonna GG. I actually wish he wouldn't have. This game's probably over, but it's still gonna be sort of an interesting finish. Oh man, what a unique ending to this series. That was weird, man. That was really weird. Well, it's Just Carrier with the 3-0. He's gonna win the series, and he will be advancing to the semifinals. No surprise there. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.